The Playground is an online platform designed with the 4 C's of participatory learning in mind: curation, creation, circulation, and connection. User-generated learning activities are centered on the idea of a challenge. A challenge creatively synthesizes a take-action activity that encourages participants to search, synthesize, collaboratively remix, and disseminate information central to guiding questions that are open-ended. The innovation of the Playground is embedded in both its content and design as a technological learning ecosystem. It is different than information sites like Wikipedia and Wonderwall, since it invites a two-way participatory conversation rather than a one-way conversation.
My name is Martha Adams. I'm a graduate student here at the Annenberg School for Communications at USC.
I'm Siddharth. I'm a graduate student at Art Center College of Design.
Hi, my name is Ananoy. I'm the lead developer of the Playground.
My role in the project, I've been doing focus group testing and usability with the interface of the software. I've been on the project for about a year. I started doing sort of the storyboarding of it and concept design.
I'm the user experience designer for Play. I'm responsible for all the interaction design work, all the information architecture, basically figuring out how people are going to use this thing and how to make it the best experience for them.
Apart from the development process, I'm actively involved with all the other phases of the platform's life cycle. And here at the Playground team, we try to, we have gone through a few iterations of these phases, and each time our goal has always been to make the platform more exciting.
Were the sirens and the thunder, and around me as I swam, the drifters who'd gone under.
I've made it a point to where my whole thing is, how can I give the child to sit down and listen to? Right. That's the key.
When we talk about online learning or learning through technology, there's been a huge culture war around these questions in education for the last 20 or so years. And all sides think we learn things. The question is what and how.
I had a dream last night, resting far below me.
We're interested deeply in bringing new media into the classroom, but we think of new media not just as a technology, but an ethos, a way of learning, a way of processing information.
It tasted so familiar time.
But I know that my students use it a lot, and basically they grew up with it, and so they're much more, comfortable using it than I am. And if they're already familiar using the technology, and they're not familiar with the content that I'm expected to teach, it will be a perfect fitting together of their interests and what they enjoy doing with what we have to learn in class. So it wouldn't be like I'm trying to pull them along, but they're more eager, and with their own knowledge of how to use the technology, it'll probably be easier for them actually to learn.
This is Play. This is the Playground platform. And this is a technology we've developed that very much based on the characteristics of participatory learning. It's open-ended. You see up here on the search, so you can type in anything that you're interested in or you're passionate about or you're disciplined, and the whole entire front-end visualization will change. And then you can click on, once you have your login, your My Activities, your space where you can have draft challenges that are in play, or challenges that you've published, challenges you've collected, so you're looking for something that you want to share in class. So this is the Create Challenge. When you click on Create Challenge, you have a template, which is shown here, or it could be a gray screen, and you're able to drop your media onto the canvas and design your challenge, your activity. The top left is your thumbnail. That's what appears when your challenge is showing, as well as your title, which is right below it. And then below that is the different types of content you can add. You can add text. You can add an image. So you can load an image from your desktop, whether it's image or video. Something like this would pull up, so you could pull a link. You could do an embed code. And you see the saved videos or the saved images? Those are all saved from other challenges. So I can actually take parts from someone else's challenge and save it and put it into my photo file. So this is the front end of what a challenge that was built looked like based on the template. The last one on the add content, the arrow, which is like act on this, is your turn. And that's an interactive element where you can actually use a video, a text, an image, anything to get across what you want people to do. And it flips over like a cue card and people can respond to it. Click on it and you're able to respond right there and see everyone else's responses to that as well.
Since this is technology that's going to be used in the future, they call it 21st century education. It's actually preparing them for the future because they will be using this technology in whatever they do in college for their jobs.
It was a good experience. It really opened my eyes to see how in reality we are all in school to learn, even the teachers.
Sort of, it's good to see how the research being done in the universities is sort of validating what I'm doing in the classroom.
I actually found myself thinking more and more about completely redoing my lessons to teach science through art using some of the new media literacies.
I think for them it'll be fresh, and I think for them it'll be innovative and exciting.
Kind of do a whole 7th grade life science year that's based around like cartoons and animation and exploring that through art, because now that the art programs are being cut, I think kids need an outlet to be creative, and it will be a way to get them engaged in science besides experiments.
If I say, okay, well the lesson's kind of over now, and then they're like still doing it for homework and blogging and putting it up on the class wiki because they're internally motivated to continue because it is appealing to them and engaging and fun. So
we all contributed to the learning. We were all teachers in a way, and that was good.
Well, I would say that anyone who is concerned about using media and or digital media and allowing students to be more open and use media, that this type of experience really will open their mind further. If they already are thinking it, or if their mind is closed, it will start opening the door a little bit, and I highly recommend that they experience this.